Greetings, denizens of the tri-state area. Jacob Weil here.
And Blue Dragon 5.
And Dragon, I know what we're going to do today. That's right, with the revival of my favorite cartoon, Phineas and Ferb, officially upon us, Dragon and I are once again firing up the Recap-inator and discovering the series anew, hopefully making new summer memories along the way. Today's episodes are The Candace Suit and Agent T for Teen. Yes, so Dragon, I remember you messaging me about this one. You said, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, but I see what you mean. I see what you mean when you said next level.
Yep.
Next level gritty reboot, you said, right?
Yeah, so basically, after I watched pretty much immediately after I watched the episode, I messaged Jacob saying, "Hey Jacob, have you seen the new Phineas and Ferb yet?"
I'm like, no.
It lends credence to the theory that maybe that we've been kind of inching towards this, but it's been really, it's been kind of coincidental. This one feels maybe less coincidental. Because like Dan and Swampy have perhaps definitely been watching the podcast and made a whole episode that is basically worthy of the gritty reboot. Basically, everything that we kind of prognosticated about the gritty reboot kind of was this episode.
It's like basically like how can we make this show as disturbing as possible?
Yeah, it's basically an episode that almost proves that they may have at least heard at least a snippet of the podcast.
Who knows? Maybe my hint to Olivia helped.
Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe, but yeah, it's okay. Look, in all seriousness, it's very heady, tripping, coincidental, but it's just kind of funny that again, this is like the nature of revivals and everything, and just mainly the reboot and the whole thing. When we come back, we're a little darker. It's kind of like with Riverdale always being the operative example. It's kind of a very light and fluffy kind of thing, but we kind of concept, and we bring it back somehow and we make it super dark or super kind of like teen heartthrobby or something, just something fundamentally different than what it traditionally was. That's kind of what you get with Riverdale. It's like it's Twin Peaks but with Archie.
Oh God!
Essentially, that's not even an exaggeration. It's essentially what Riverdale was.
Oh my God!
So yeah, so basically this is this is basically the grittiest episode of Phineas and Ferb yet that we kind of like jokingly predicted that we have actually gotten. So it's quite the occasion.
Yeah, this episode was definitely kind of unexpected.
Yep.
As far just like it's not even outright terrifying, but
No, it's gritty and definitely creepy. Very creepy.
Yes, but in a funny kind of way.
Well, I want to be very clear, okay? We joke and go places that nowhere in a million years would they actually go with the gritty route. But this, however, feels like an actual like people actually know what they're doing a gritty reboot version of Phineas and Ferb, where it's light enough but still pretty messed up. It's messed up while still being funny. So this is like what an actually good version of the gritty reboot would be.
Yeah, not the stuff we come up with.
Yeah, exactly. Not our fever dreams.
And the thing is, Dragon, I was looking through the episode cast list, or not. I was looking through the episode, not the cast, but the episode list on the wiki when I was doing my research for this episode. And there is a future episode that hasn't aired on Disney Plus yet. But we'll get to that when we get to the end of this episode. So look forward to that. Dan and Swampy watched Recap-inator. Claude's convinced.
Okay.
Thank you, Claude, for being convinced. So let's get into it then, shall we?
Let's do it.
We have we introduce a plot point that is pretty quickly dropped, with Candace notarizing everything.
Well, she's not notarizing everything.
She's jotting it down, then having it notarized.
Right.
But again, like that plot thread is dropped pretty quickly in favor of something else entirely. And it's actually Stacy's idea who comes up with it. Didn't Buford have that life-size mold of you? I think when she's like, "It's Mom," when the thing disappears, right?
Yeah.
It's so Stacy's like, "I'm gonna hate myself for this," but didn't Buford have like that mold of you? So that's where the episode takes the turn, isn't it?
Indeed.
So what happens, Dragon?
So again, so she's she tries documenting things, and then she basically gets the idea. Wait a minute. If I could basically disguise Mom as me, I could catch the boys in the act for a change, which is pretty clever, thanks to Stacy.
Yeah, she can trick the mysterious force.
Yes. So big callback. So again, with this new season, we're definitely calling back a lot of very specific things, and one of those memorable things, again, very indicative of our coverage. Let's be honest, the full size molds.
Yeah, Buford's life-size molds.
All right, so real quick,
remember, Linda knows about those things.
Yes, she does. Before we get into that, let's talk about the platypus.
Yes, we should. He enters through the kitchen cabinet with all the leftover lids.
Well, all the containers, which after all the containers fall, but there's still like a couple leftover lids, which is still really funny. It's very true to life. It's a very you always have those lids. So you're like, how did I end up with the extra lids?
Yep, you always seem to lose the containers, but not the lids.
Yep.
Again, relatable. The show's getting very real this season, isn't it?
Let's get too real, Jacob. So we have the break room gag too, where Carl learns there's a break room.
Yeah, it's like he's an unpaid intern. He doesn't get breaks.
No, and basically Carl's cleaning out the refrigerator in the break room, and Monogram wants to leave the burrito ends. I want to put them together to have a whole new burrito.
That's gross, sir.
Yep.
Do you agree with Monogram's way to put food together?
It's not ideal.
No, unless they're the same kind of burrito. And you previously ate it.
Well, that's the thing. Assuming he previously ate it.
Yes.
Anyway, so Perry goes to do a wellness check on Doofenshmirtz,
who hasn't been seen in 36 hours.
Yep.
But as it turns out, he's also having leftover problems.
Yes, he is. So he has the leftover Revive-inator.
Yep, and it turns out he set it too high, and his leftover potato salad came to life.
So, well, connecting the whole thing for this season with continuity, Doofenshmirtz seems to have a potato salad hang-up.
You must really like that potato salad.
Now, do you think the leftovers that he has is leftover potato salad from the cruise that he and Perry, almost got eaten in?
Yeah, that is from when he pulled in all that food with that giant fork of his.
Uh-huh.
So who knows?
Uh-huh.
So maybe his oven isn't fixed yet.
Oh, true.
And funnily enough, also still no bread bowl hot tub reference this week.
Yeah, you're right, but I think we made up for it with other Buford stuff, though.
Yep, we definitely did.
This is the first one. This is the first week we did not have any bread bowl hot tub reference, I think.
Actually, we didn't have one last week either.
You sure?
Pretty sure, yeah.
All right, fine. It's dead. Happy?
Yes.
I don't think. Really, you're happy that the bread bowl hot tub's dead?
Well, because remember, Lord of the Firesides was last week, and Buford wasn't in that episode, and he wasn't in Aurora Borealis either.
No, I know you're sure, but I asked if you're happy about that. Yes, he said yes.
Well, I'm not happy about that. Actually.
There you go. Okay.
I misspoke.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so speaking of Buford.
But yeah, so Candace ropes Stacy into this, and Buford has them meet him in front of his garage.
Yes, and Buford, he's dressed to impress the ladies. That is,
with a robe.
Yeah, he's wearing kind of like the robe or smoking jacket with the with the bubble pipe.
Yep.
It's very Ed and Eddie.
Yep, and there's another surprise here. Baljeet's in there too.
Okay, Baljeet was on fire in this episode. Just Baljeet's like, yeah, wait, Baljeet. Okay, so the moment Buford opens the garage door, you still got the mold. He still has the mold. It's pretty much great reboot. Jacob, do you know what time it is?
Yes, I do, Dragon.
It's
Gritty
Gritty Reboot
Reboot
time. Yes, so from this part of the episode onward, it pretty much the whole episode is Gritty Reboot time.
Well, we can't keep the banner up the whole time.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
For purposes.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
I can be demonstrative.
I know.
Okay, so we have the skin suits, which
Which is freaking terrifying.
so from the molds he made skin suits
of almost everyone in Danville.
Yes, but leaned a little heavy on Candace.
Yep. Well, she was probably his first one.
Yep, which again because he used the mold on her.
I have life-size molds of all my friends. And apparently he's moved on from just his friends to everyone in Danville.
Yep, he's working his way through.
Even Stacy's like, is that Mr. Jackson, my math teacher?
Yep.
Like, how is he getting permission to use all these molds?
Well, he's not, Jacob. That's the answer. When they're sleeping, he's molding them. He's putting them in plaster and he's making the molds.
Or he's having Baljeet do it.
Well, sure. I mean, he can pull double duty.
It's like Baljeet, how'd you get involved in this? I know too much.
Which is just hilarious.
The only way out is through.
I know too much. Oh God! So again, he has multiples of Candace, and
but Baljeet's like, do not flatter yourself. You see how many he has of me. Like he almost sounds.
The way he says it, you should say how many he has of me.
Like, he sounds proud of it.
Yep, he's proud of his Buf.
Yep, he's proud of the fact that Buford has so many life-size molds of him.
Well, he needs something in case anything happens to Baljeet.
Somebody else can be his nerd.
Exactly. He wants, yeah. Yeah.
Oh God.
So he uses the pancake analogy. Of course, it hurts too that he sometimes has some fondness for Candace, so that makes it really makes it extra creepy. So it's very Buffalo Bill skin suit-esque, you know.
Kind of. Yeah.
It's like the PG version of Silence of the Lambs, Buffalo Bill. It's kind of what this whole Gritty Reboot is.
Oh God.
You know, it's like, Candace, put the lotion in the basket. What? The lotion in your hand. You're using it because they're so chapped. Put it in the basket. I need it for the molds.
And of course, he had to ruin pancakes by doing that.
Yeah.
It's like making pancakes. You gotta make more than one to get some good ones.
Which was, it's a good comparison.
That was the first pancake. It's like he's ruining pancakes.
Not just that.
Well,
the name of the bad pancake, Jacob.
Beatrice.
Beatrice. Why is it? You don't want to know.
He's like, do not ask.
Do not ask.
And which is peeling a lot of layers for Buford there.
Yep, the fact that he values the first dud, almost like Norma Bates.
Oh God!
the Norma Bates body.
Oh God!
Yep.
It definitely it kind of paints Buford in a different light this episode, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh God! Alrighty then.
Let's see. So we have the okay, so also in addition to with all the suits, we have the mom suit, which
it actually looks pretty good.
It looks good until
Buford puts it on later.
That is nightmare fuel.
Yes.
There were so many horrifying images we could have used for this thumbnail. We didn't want to terrify people. Like, for example, we saw the Baljeet Tea Party. The Baljeet Tea Party was tempting.
Yeah, I kind of figured you probably wouldn't want to go with that one.
Either that or honestly, I thought it was too gritty. The pile of Candace bodies, like when we walk in, we said Buford standing next to the body of the pile of Candace bodies.
Yeah. Candace Suits.
Yeah.
But this one was probably the best one we could have gone with for this episode.
No, for sure. So, anyways, we have like the whole demented Baljeet tea party, which is scary beyond all reason.
Yeah.
Much like Yzma in a swimsuit,
Oh God.
right? Makes you want to throw up a little, doesn't it?
It does. Well, it's like
Yeah.
it reminds me of that scene where she's like, they're like, wait till you see this, and then it's a dagger. They're like,
Oh, thank God.
Like they're glad to see the dagger.
Oh, thank God. Grim death, yes.
Like, oh, thank goodness. Oh God.
All right, let's see. So we have the moms. Buford tries on the moms at the test. They basically test the theory. So the boys are building a giant pogo stick in the back, seemingly innocuous until it's in action.
So you have there's like, it's a pogo stick, but you know,
giant.
But yeah, and Isabella's just kind of like, you know, kind
really?
of. Yeah, she's like, really? Yeah, I don't know, but big.
Yep.
But then but then they take it into space.
It puts a space helmet on her, and Phineas. Here's the thing. Phineas, oblivious as he is, he likes impressing Isabella.
He's definitely trying to impress her in this episode.
Yeah. So there's something there. It's not coming out of nowhere for that What If episode.
Yep.
I take it as canon. I don't know about you.
I mean, I take it. You talk about actor age.
Yes.
I mean, I take it as canon.
You know what's funny?
What?
James Gunn for Peacemaker. He in preparation for Peacemaker season 2. You can find it on YouTube and it's on HBO Max. But on YouTube, they have this rewatch. It's a rewatch podcast, The Peacemaker, where it's James Gunn and basically the actors from the show sitting down and kind of talking about it. And they're covering the new season as well. But essentially the
almost kind of like Talking Dead.
What?
Almost kind of like Talking Dead or whatever.
Well, I mean, it's a little more in depth than that, but yeah.
All right, but go on.
I mean, you're the same probably for the new season. I'm saying like for the rewatch, it's a little more in depth. But regardless, I'm not caught up yet, so I don't know. Anyway, the point being, there is a recurring bit at the end of the podcast called "What's Canon." So basically, they confirm like, here's what's canon from the first season. Because everyone's been asking, what's canon between all the Suicide Squad and Peacemaker stuff that he did to the new DCU show.
And the fun part is James Gunn can basically pick and choose, like, okay, this is canon, that's not.
Exactly. That's essentially what it is. So at the end, there's like him kind of officially saying on the record, like, canon, not canon.
All right. Makes sense.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So we have this scary boundaries of just Buford, like a short, like kind of blocky version of Linda.
Yep, he's like, I feel like busting my friends.
Yep. Well, no, that's later.
I know, but still.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm feeling mom power.
You go to your room. And of course, here's the creepy part. Again, for the further grittiness of it all, this is not the first time I put this on.
Yeah. It's like, you're in already? This is not the first time I put this on.
All right, so then man, how uncomfortable it is for Buford, because later on he says how sweaty he is. So basically, he then, while wearing, so again, he puts on the Linda suit, essentially cross-dressing as Candace's mom.
Like so, and then he puts the Candace suit on top of Linda's suit.
Yep. So again, first Linda goes out, nothing there. Puts the Candace suit on top of the Linda suit, and then there's the pogo stick.
Yep. Oh God.
So they do their little test,
seemingly confirming Candace's theory.
Yep, seemingly. So the plan is Stacy helps convince Candace to, Stacy and Candace help convince Linda
to put the suits on.
To put the suit on for like basically a mother-daughter selfie.
Yeah, which is kind of weird, but but also believable in a way.
Yep.
And Linda does go try it on. Does actually try it on, but then
I like she's having a good time with it too.
Yeah, she does. She doesn't think anything's weird or suspicious about it at all.
Okay, now while this is going on, so all these Baljeet brought all the Candace wanted a whole bunch of canisters just in case something went wrong, and so they're all there on the couch, and all the kids walk by. Say, okay, we're definitely trying this on. Which you know what this reminded me of, don't you?
What did it remind you of?
Reminded me of that episode of Teen Titans.
Oh, where they're all Robins.
Yes, honestly one of my favorite episodes of Teen Titans. Yeah, I love Love that episode specifically. I love that ending with them all like Robin comes back and they're all wearing the costume.
And he's perfectly fine with it.
Yeah. I think the mask makes me feel cool too, and they all topple over kind of almost anime pratfall style.
Yep. Yeah, that is a good episode. I need to watch the Teen Titans again.
Yeah, it holds up. The original holds up.
I mean, I know I've watched it several times,
Well, yeah,
but it's always worth a rewatch.
yeah.
But as I mentioned, there's other things on my watch list, and thankfully I got through the very long thing that I had to watch.
Yes, there's a lot. There's a lot of Frieza saga.
Yeah, 70 episodes.
Yep.
Thankfully, I'm on to the shorter arc after that now, and I'm about halfway through that.
Halfway there.
Which is good because it's only 10 episodes.
Yeah, 10 episodes in a movie.
Well, I've already seen the movie too.
Well, I know. I'm just saying in total, it's 10 episodes in the movie.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they all put on the suits.
We have this jaunty musical number,
Today I get to be Candace.
which is hilarious and twisted in all the right ways. I love. But again, it's just like a day in the life of teen living.
Yeah, but like Buford going into the movies, and if he's on a date with Jeremy.
Okay, so of all these Candaces in the photo, folks, Buford is the one on the far left that looks the most Muppet-like. You know, we got to talk about that. So
the one with the eyes going in different directions, and the one with the weird the weird like rictus grin.
The very big bird-like kind of like upper like mandible thing.
It's like called like a rictus smile or something like that.
Yeah. Anyway, so I love the fact that
or Glasgow grin. I don't know.
I don't. Okay, anyway.
But yeah, so that's
Buford. The point being, I love that with pretty much all of them except like like Linda and Stacy, they all have, and Phineas and Ferb, we'll get there. They all have like these brooms that kind of account for like the long neck. It just feels very Muppet, very Jim Henson to me, and I love it.
Yep. Obviously, Phineas and Ferb's are just like them stacked on top of each other.
Yep, it just basically looks like Candace is like eating like Ferb's nose or something.
And Stacy's is the one that probably looks the most normal.
Exactly. I don't know. Linda's looks good, but it's kind of the frowny Candace.
Like hers is like kind of very bunched up though.
Yeah. Well, it's again, she's that's a mom bug, man. She's gonna stretch that out a little bit.
And also, what about the fact that Lawrence just walked by? Hello, Candace. Hi, Candace.
Very funny. Lawrence is completely just not picking up on it.
Hi, Candace. Hi, Candace.
Yep.
He's like, wait. He's not even like, wait a moment.
Nope.
Why are there so many Candaces?
That's why we love Lawrence.
He's delightful.
Yep.
I say that a lot, but it's true. He's delightful.
Yep.
But yeah, but yeah, back to the suit. Back to Buford in the suit.
Anyway, so yeah, Buford's he's going about town. I love that he has like the date with Jeremy.
And Jeremy has no idea.
I laugh so hard at the date with Jeremy, which kind of tracks per that slushy dog flirtation.
He has he's just doing it to get free food. We know.
Well, I know he's getting a free milkshake out of it, so it's working.
Yep, but Jeremy has no idea that it's Buford.
Yeah, well, hopefully he'll find out before the third date.
Oh God! It's like, hey, there's something I forgot to tell you.
Jeremy, this has been fun, but I think now's the time for honesty.
I'm Buford. Oh God!
Buford, you mean like you're identifying as? Well, yes, but also, well.
But just well.
It's like, Jeremy, I'm a small bully of a boy in a teenage girl's body.
Oh God.
Okay. No, Jeremy.
Literally.
You understand.
Literally, like he takes off the suit and Jeremy's like, oh God.
Basically, it's a PG version of the Crying Games. Again, PG, but
very PG.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, so yeah, Buford's basically taking advantage of that and even parroting the sound of music in there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
All right, so Stacy helps convince Linda to take that Candace selfie. So it brings us to our climax here. Basically, it's Candace everything's going Candace's way. Linda went to look at herself in the full length mirror, but Candace now.
And is also trying to tell Lawrence what she wants for her birthday.
Which I thought that was so funny.
It's like she like totally wants.
Oh yeah, Mom totally wants this. So like, that implies that Lawrence does not give Linda what she wants for her birthday.
Or maybe
God bless him. He's not, as we've seen, he's not the most. We see where the obliviousness comes. We see where maybe Phineas picked up on the obliviousness.
Yeah, but obviously not biologically, but
I know non-biologically, but still.
I mean, he's the real father, but
he is,
but not biologically.
Lawrence, you are the father.
The real father, his actual father, not biologically. That makes sense. But yeah, so.
Okay, the point being, so the idea is that Lawrence, God love him, he probably stinks at gift giving because he can't pick up on hints.
Yeah.
But Candace is frantically looking for. She thinks she finds like another Candace walking around, and apparently it's everyone else but Linda.
Like she's basically pulling at everyone, first Buford, then.
Now the Buford one was the funniest because he pulled it. Mom, and it looks inside like it's Mom, and then he says, "No, it's Buford."
Then she pulls out Baljeet. It's like, nope, me too. And then Isabel's like, I had my doubts, but this is pretty awesome, right?
Yep. And then the boys like, we want to see this from your perspective.
And then Stacy's like, and then she pulls out Stacy, which should have been obvious.
Yep.
It's like how did you get in one of these? I have no idea.
Anyway, so then finally we get Linda, but now the thing has disappeared thanks to basically Harry and Doofenshmirtz teamed up to take down the potato salad, which ended up hijacking the pogo stick.
Yep, launching itself into space. Oh, well, it's space's problem now.
Yep. However, the inator was firing randomly.
Yep, and it seemingly hit one of the Candace suits.
Yeah, so okay, real quick, we have the selfie, which is money shot, as you can tell.
Yep, very more detailed and shaded than the rest of the episode.
Well, yeah, it's like a little glow up after the photo's taken,
Yep, and milking it for all the nightmare fuel that it is.
Yes, and then speaking of which, here's something new, and interestingly, we did not directly pick up with it like we did with the first episode, which again opened really gritty, by the way. That first episode we talked about for the season. The Candace suit is given life.
Yep, it's back up. The end? Question mark? ... And Dragon, here's what I was teasing earlier. Is I'm looking at the episode list, and there's an episode called "Attack of the Candace Suit."
Ooh!
So they do actually follow up on this.
You know what the idea of a living Candace suit reminds me of?
What is it?
Okay, so there was an episode of it had a sequel. It has to me bring it up. So there's this kind of arc of sorts in My Life as a Teenage Robot.
Is it the one where she gets the new evils, like the red skin?
I mean, I think that's it's like a raggedy. Well,
or is it like that one where she gets the suit, it takes over her personality?
I think that's what you're thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I haven't seen the show that much, but I think that's what I think.
So essentially, the way it worked is, she wanted a human-looking appearance, so she made her mother refused to make her something, so she made this rag. Actually, I forget if her mother actually made it or if her mother said no, and then she made it. Because the first episode, the first time they did this, it was a very crappy looking Raggedy Ann looking suit. So it was very much like a burlap sack kind of thing she was wearing. Anyway, so then there was a sequel, which Mrs. Wakeman made an upgraded, her own version, or at least an upgraded version of the suit, which almost worked like a symbiote of sorts, where they had all these really cool connector things, and it looked perfect. Made her look like a girl right out of the 50s.
But then,
and that's the thing, and then influenced her personality and everything. It kind of came this living suit thing, and it was terrifying.
Yeah, it took over her personality. When she tried to take it off, it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what I just realized?
What did you just realize?
That show's not on Paramount Plus.
Really?
Yes.
Man.
I mean, that was a Nicktoon, right?
Yeah, that was a Nicktoon, and honestly, Paramount's been good with that. I mean, again, still their ads suck, but their app and their ads suck, but mainly the app sucks. But yeah,
I mean, like I said, I subscribe to the year version. I'm not getting ads. I mean, except for
well, I
like
mean, yeah, you're
except for like that random thing they have at the beginning sometimes.
well, look, ads or no ads, I'm just saying, like the app itself, like it's still like doesn't it run a little slow or sluggish for you?
I haven't really experienced that kind of issue with it.
Okay, all right, well, like it
But
basically
but
run.
but it does have kablam. It still has kablam.
That is great. I have no complaints about the content on Paramount. My issues just lie in like the accessing of Paramount, where it takes forever to load.
Like I said, I'm not really having any problems with that personally.
Well, I mean, not forever to load; it's just sluggish. But anyway, okay. As you said, I know what you said. Okay, we're just gonna. Okay.
But I'm just saying, it's just strange that My Life as a Teenage Robot isn't on there.
Right now, I'm on a quest to acquire the animated shows physically because I don't trust any of these streaming services.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, I had to get courage, which I never thought I would have to do, but I did.
Well, I'm glad you did because it's gone.
Yeah.
Dang it, Zaslav.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. At least it's affordable on Amazon.
Yep, that's the thing.
You always have the chance if Amazon doesn't break it, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, courage is gone. Let's see.
Well, we know everything's Jacob. Pretty much everything's gone now. All right, all they have is like the very, very recent, the kind of like I think the oldest thing they have is Adventure Time, technically.
And that's only because some of it's actually on Max.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have Over the Garden Wall.
Nope. And of course, especially this is a big year for Over the Garden Wall too.
Yep.
Yeah.
We should have waited. We should have waited to do the anniversary for it this year.
Well, actually, scratch that. Was last year the anniversary, or was it this year? Because actually, last year might have been the because I think it's why we did it last year.
Well, maybe you're right then.
All I'm saying is I've seen some merchandising out for Over the Garden Wall. So forget what I just said. The point being, Over the Garden Wall is still a big hit around Halloween for the Halloween setting.
Well, yeah, it was last year, 2014.
Yeah, there we go. So just forget what I. The point being, it's it's popular.
Yes.
Of course, all every other thing, Steven Universe, all gone.
And heck, even
the most crushing one, We Bear Bears. That's the one that breaks my heart. They have We Baby Bears, which furious. I don't even know if they still have that. I don't even care about that, but still.
Let me actually check on that real quick.
For those playing the bingo version of the podcast, this would be the rants about Zaslav.
And yep, it does have We Baby Bears.
Yep, I have that one, the one that's not good.
And both of those are, and it is found on Hulu though. Let me actually see it.
Yeah.
Let me actually see if
it's now is being bought out by Disney.
I mean, Hulu's been owned by Disney, but
I know I'm saying like they're doing away with the Hulu app.
Like, I think they're just integrating everything onto Disney Plus.
I'm saying like basically getting Hulu separately won't be an option anymore.
Which might be a good thing. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean it's a good thing, but it also means it's a big price hike, Jake. Because it means if you want Hulu, I mean you're gonna have to go for like the whole Disney Hulu. I don't know. I don't know. Here's the thing: in a perfect world, what would happen is that Disney Plus will just get everything. In that basically you won't have to worry about like paying extra for Hulu. But I highly doubt Disney's going to do something really nice like that. And instead, it'll be you have to go for the Disney Hulu upgrade, which will be more.
Heck, back to that. Even like the revival of Gumballs was on Hulu.
That's true.
Like I need to watch that.
Yeah. Anyway.
So that pretty much covers the Candace Suit.
Yeah, on to the next one.
Agent T for teen.
Okay, do we have Claude comments we want to shout out?
Well, we haven't. He's like, I did mention this earlier,
and
he does mention both Linda and Lawrence are oblivious.
Yep, here's one of the few episodes with no B plots. I mean, there's a sliver of a B plot, but yeah, you're right.
But it is primarily. It's only just like, okay, how do they get the poker stick out of there? Doof created a sentient potato salad monster.
Yes.
Which is funny.
All right. So that brings us to Agent T for teen.
I said I immediately thought of the ESRB when I heard of that.
Yeah.
It's like, so the episode begins with a training video.
Yes, the Donnie Do-Good orientation for Stacy. So this is a huge Stacy episode. We should mention that right out the gate.
Oh yeah. Stacy, it's a Stacy basically is learning how to fully be integrated into the Alka knowing, basically.
And we have a demonstration with Monogram and Carl, who is dressed as Billy the Beaver. You know what I have to say to that, Jacob?
What's that?
Nice beaver.
Here, let me help you with that. He just had it. He just had it stuffed.
Yep. So which Carl could we see? Could we see as in this beaver suit?
This isn't a dang it, Carl, though. So, is it?
Well,
Well,
I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, it's not really dang. He didn't really do anything wrong.
Huh?
But we know Weezer would probably just immediately jump into the beaver suit.
Yep.
And-
Look, Jimmy, I'm a beaver. Look at my tail.
Probably the minion too.
Yep.
And we know Carlos would be the one to make the nice beaver joke
Oh yeah.
if he was older.
Yep. Well, he could make it when he was younger, but he'd get in trouble.
Yep. They'd be like, instead of Carlos, they'd be like, Carlos?
What?
God bless Carlos.
Nah. I don't think Carl Beaumont would ever. He'd wear other things, but he would not wear the beaver suit.
Yep. He's the phantasm, not the beaver.
Well, kind of, yeah.
Well, he was the phantasm.
Well,
Debatably, then.
yeah. He
All
was sort of the phantasm, anyway. That's so.
Yes. I'm trying not to say too much about it for those who haven't seen Mask of the Phantasm.
It was definitely. I mean, look. You when you think phantasm, you're gonna think Carl Beaumont. Let's say that.
Yes. Definitely not anybody else with the name Beaumont.
It'll sound just like Carl Beaumont.
Exactly.
Yes. Anywho,
Who?
Speaking of which, so do we have an image to underscore this, Jacob?
Yes, we do.
Yes. Honestly, we probably leave this up for the rest of the episode.
All right, let's just leave it up then.
Yeah.
For once, we're switching images mid episode.
I mean, are you okay with that?
I mean, I don't care.
All right. Do you want to? Let me ask you this: do you think you could, for variety, could you type in Phineas and Ferb Recap-inator in the little crawl since we have the title on the screen?
In the crawl? Okay,
Yeah.
Hold on. So why don't you fill the dead air while I do that?
Right. Yeah. So this episode really does feel like a. Well, sorry. So we're playing the video, the Donnie Do-Good orientation, which basically is like if you do happen to get found out, but you're not the immediate host family, you have a duty where basically you can be helpful to the animal agent, help him not get caught, help him maintain his cover, et cetera, et cetera. That's what a Donnie Do-Good is. Essentially, it would help avoid getting the family neuralized and all sorts of stuff happening.
Oh yeah.
Well, getting Stacy neuralized as well. So it's for her own skin, but yeah.
So Stacy's basically does reveal that she does now know that she does remember that she did it found out last summer, kind of awkward, and she's not too happy about Perry exiting through her chimney.
Yep, we have a door.
And Dragon, I just did something better than changing the banner.
Okay. Hey. Well. All right. Yeah, it's something.
Do you want me to just change the banner?
No. I'm just saying it's real. Jacob's. It looks great, but the whole Candace Suit thing is just kind of blocking the teen. But it's everywhere else, so I think it's fine. We're all good. Regardless, so let's throw up the little moment of appreciation crawl, though.
Yes.
Yes.
We shall take this moment to appreciate the works of Kelly Hu.
Wait, who?
Yes.
Well, guess what?
Do you want to take a moment to appreciate the Who?
Well, I want to know who to appreciate it. Fine, let's take a moment.
Yes. All right, moment's over.
Yep. Okay, seriously though, Kelly, who again, this is the big episode that really celebrates her, and as we get all the Stacy trappings, you and I, we were really happy with this because we've been pitching, oh please more Stacy, and the more we need more Kelly, who,
And especially once season 4 added the whole she finds out about Perry's secret.
yeah, so we desperately need more Kelly, who we got in the giving her a whole episode like this, bucket list crossed off.
So yeah, they were definitely listening to the fans for this one.
Yep.
Which I can appreciate. Like, and as I said, they kind of delivered. Like, this is kind of what I would imagine Stacy being a secret agent being
Yeah.
like. So you have a front door. It is just kind of nice to have that Perry has someone else to be around who knows his secret.
Yep, to make this episode even better, Jacob,
Yes.
they give us Kelly Who, but you know what else they give us?
What's that?
Ming Na Wen.
Oh yeah, remember.
Little bit of Ming Na Wen.
Remember
A girl so nice they named her thrice.
Remember, she was Stacy's mom from the very beginning.
I know, but still, I'm just saying that we brought her back too.
Yep, it is pretty nice.
Now we need to bring back Stacy. We didn't need Ming Na Wen, but she's a bonus.
Like, she likes working with Dan.
Yeah.
She likes working with Dan and Swampy. She even voiced a character in A Hamster and Gretel as well.
Yep.
Like, she voiced Dr. Hirano in the original series, voiced a character in Milo Murphy's Law, as I've mentioned before.
Yep.
The partner of actually Brett Dalton in that series. And obviously, and also in Hamster and Gretel.
Yeah.
So worked out the trifecta there.
All right, so Dr. Hirano has basically brought the girls to help out with the Doctor Scientist Symposium that's happening in Danville, but a lot of the servers got food poisoning, hopefully not from this food. Now, let me ask you this. When Dr. Hirano runs the other way, do you think she's running the other way, or do you think she's just happens to be going that way?
She probably just happens to be going that way.
Okay, so she's walking out like, I had my cameo, I'm gone.
Yep.
It's basically her walking stage left to get the stage right to get the paycheck.
Because she's never seen again.
Yeah. I don't know. I think my way is kind of funnier though. If like, what do you think? Are they giving out tainted food, or are they not giving out tainted food?
I mean, I think she's just worried about just like inspecting the food, probably.
Okay.
But we don't see her for the rest of the episode, so who knows?
True.
But Candace is very nicely helping Stacy with this event.
Yep, she's taking a day off from busting the boys.
Yep, but surprisingly, the boys are there. She has no idea. That's the hilarious thing about this. The boys are actually at the symposium, and she doesn't even know. Right?
Yep.
So, and who else should show up? Well, first off, we get a little bit of foreshadowing with her very strangely specific animal sounds.
Like a dolphin with the hiccups.
Yep. So, of course. So then who should show up at the symposium except Doofenshmirtz? It's weird that I wasn't invited to this. I'm a doctor and a scientist. An evil scientist, not an evil doctor. That would be weird. As they say in Uruguay, point me to the buffet. Oh, who's kidding? That's the only reason I came here.
Of course he came for the food.
Well, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah.
I would print out I would probably.
Well, not if it's giving people food poisoning.
Well, he doesn't know about the food poisoning.
That's true.
Like I would print a fake doctorate and go to say, hey, look, I have a doctorate. I want the free food now. I'm just kidding, folks. I'm not actually going to commit fraud and impersonate a doctor.
Just if somebody who just gives off a vibe of Irving just approaches you with a rubber glove and asks you to cough, just run the other way.
You mean like this?
Oh God! Oh God! Kill! Oh, look at the pointy face! Oh no! I can't escape him. He's everywhere I turn. Oh no! It's a nightmare.
Actually, I think that this image would be better for that.
God! It's like a demonic dentist. Oh God! Oh, okay. Sorry, folks. We killed it with fire.
We actually have Gias back, but that's thing. I like Stacy getting big roles on new. It's what I've been wanting from the revival.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty nice.
The Code Geass is a good reason for showing up late tonight.
Yeah, because of the nightmare fuel.
No, well. No. He's he and I attended the premiere of the Superhero Rewind movie. I just had to duck out early.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway. So
Perry is of Agent P. The monogram calls Perry. He's like he thinks he's up to something evil by attending the symposium.
So he sends Perry, not knowing that he sent him into a lion's den.
It's like Carl's like, "What makes you say that, sir?" Like, "Oh, it's his whole shtick. Have you even watched this show?"
Oh, the fourth wall.
Yep. Completely gone in that moment.
Yep. Anyways, of course, he's unknowingly Candace and the boys are there. And it's up to Stacy to play interference. And of course, we have a gag that I'm convinced is a nod to dodgeball, but I can't. It could just be coincidence. Where Stacy's refers to the video where it's like the 3Ds, actually 4. Distraction, discussion, diversion, and decision.
And what was the fourth D?
Well, as I'm saying, the fourth one's like, so make a decision. I guess there are 4.
It's distraction, discussion, diversion, and decision.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 4 Ds.
Yeah. Speaking of all the acronyms and everything, we bring back Doofenshmirtz's rival, Dr. Diminutive, voiced by D. Bradley Baker, his constant rival.
Yep, and they suggest...
Which has to be a bit of a nod, just a bit of a nod. Okay, look, we love D. Bradley Baker, so if we can give him a speaking role now and again, this would be how.
Yep. So Doofenshmirtz proposes the idea of teaming up with... Well, the thing is...
Dr. Diminutive says that, there's this whole contest at Love Muffin's thrown where if you can capture your arch nemesis and bring him to present them the Love Muffin, you get a prize.
Yeah, but his nemesis, Agent Silent G, is gone. Is out of town for the week. So Doof proposes the idea of teaming up and catching Perry the Platypus so he's double trapped and they can split the prize. Which is actually a smart idea, which Diminutive actually agrees with.
So of course, when Doofenshmirtz and Diminutive are sniping at each other when they show up at the buffet, we have this, he's making fun of the height, and he says like, I don't see your ex. It's
I'm easier to see than your ex-wife.
We wanted different things. Like she didn't want to be married. Didn't want to be married to me anymore.
Yep, which is sad.
Yeah, all because of a hand puppet.
Maybe there are other underlying.
Oh, she left him for a hand puppet.
Oh God.
It was like that. There's thing says she didn't care for his hand puppetry. Instead, she went to Freakazoid for his hand puppetry.
Oh God.
He's a hand man.
Oh my God.
Because he talks with his hand.
There's our Freakazoid reference for the episode to add to the bingo card.
Hugbees. All right, so it's fun. I can't do that voice without actually moving my hand like Hand Man. That's the funny thing about that.
Random Cosgrove quote here.
What?
I said random Cosgrove quote.
What do you want to say? The random Cosgrove?
No, it was a joke. It was like a joke, like we're joking. I was insert random line here.
Oh.
Or I could just say, "Hey, cut it out."
That's what I thought you were about to do.
I'll just yell, "Hey, cut it out."
I still to this day don't know what the mint was. Like first episode, the very first, the diversion was, hey Freakazoid, want to have a mint? It says, do I? And they go like that was something. I don't know if it was like a literal like small. I don't know if it's like they made like giant peppermints in the '90s or giant like a peppermint patty sort of thing or what. But I don't know. It just the fact that we never saw it bothered me.
All right.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Okay, so Claude says, I want to see Charlene in the revival. So do I.
Yep, so it says Claude.
What did I say?
I think you said Claude. I think you said that too. I was just adding on to it.
Yes, Claude. Claude says he wants Charlene. We all want Charlene. So does Doofenshmirtz to some degree.
Alice and Janny.
Yes.
It's like so Doofenshmirtz and Diminutive put their plan into motion.
Yep,
like,
and they have like a double trap. So the second trap, I love this logic of, so Parrot can escape one trap easily, but two in a row, that's his maximum. He's in trouble.
Which is kind of weird considering all the traps he escaped out of in Last Day of Summer, which I guess could technically count as one giant trap.
Oh, yeah, but they're two reinforced containers, Jacob. Where's he going to get the room?
Fair enough. And of course, like I said, throughout this whole thing, we see like Phineas and Ferb winning various awards.
Yep, and of course, every time, like just something convenient happens to obscure that from Candace. Like, look at the the shapes in the book, or the geometric shapes in the book.
Yeah, but like, did I hear Phineas and Ferb? No, I said, is hideous a verb? Turns out an adjective. It means ugly. It's funny.
Yep.
So Perry.
Wait, what does it mean?
Ugly.
All right.
Ugly.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So Stacy goes into action and follows Doof and Diminutive on their way to Love Muffin. Getting a call from Major Monogram, who does not look good in vertical aspect ratio. So Dragon, what happens then?
Well, let's see. So after the whole DDS run or two, which is really funny, trying to come up with a team name, but it keeps sounding like dentist.
Yep. Everything he comes up with.
So Stacy's on her moped, and she's giving chase, and Major Monogram gets looped in, basically saying, "Look, I'm a Donnie Do-Good. It's all right." So basically like gets an assist,
and all because the other agents are being dewormed.
All because of Agent W, who's probably a worm.
Yeah, and so unfortunately, so that means that one of the agents ate the worm. Yeah. Well, I would check the chicken. Agent C. I personally suspect Agent C is behind this.
Okay.
Remember, because Agent C there's a chicken.
Yeah.
Or maybe one of the birds. What do you think, Dragon?
It could be a dog.
Well, the dog wouldn't eat the worm.
You could eat the dirt that the worm's in.
Maybe.
Anyway.
But I still suspect one of the birds is behind it.
All right, maybe it's Agent B.
Agent B for Blackbird. Blackbird.
Sure.
All right.
Actually, wait, no, it can't. Well, no, I guess Agent B is Billy the Beaver, so maybe not.
I don't think there is an Agent Beaver, actually.
Okay, well.
And the one name I brought was Barry.
Oh, it's nothing but propaganda then.
Well, the funny thing is that the beaver suit that Carl wears in this episode is reminiscent of the movie Hundreds of Beavers.
Right. Might be timely.
Yep. So and I actually heard about that movie because of Dan. So
yeah.
So it's entirely possible that he put it in there as an intentional reference to Hundreds of Beavers. I like to think that anyway.
Stacy causes a kind of a blackout and uses her animal sounds to wig everyone out, thinking that Alka's onto him.
Yep.
When this happened, I was thinking of Drew Carey's Sounds Funny, the little show that he did in the Disney Hollywood Studios.
Huh. I don't know about that one.
Oh yeah, it's basically the show where it's an audio adventure. You go into this theater, sit you down. It's basically Drew Carey has like a camera, but the camera goes out and you hear all these sounds. Includes like this whole thing with an elephant, so
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so the point there's a plot twist here. So Perry, the Doofenshmirtz thinks, okay, it's a little presentation. They'll get a prize, and eventually Perry will escape. But there's a little more going on here. Something a little grittier at work here, Jacob.
oh yeah, you want to do it?
It's
Gritty
reboot time.
time. We already did the
right.
TTY.
Gritty reboot time.
And the kids already had your fun, so you're not going to cheer this time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So instead of like the shark-filled trap, it's hippos.
Who are statistically more dangerous? Which again was like really cool. I love that joke because it's kind of true.
It is statistically true.
Yeah, it is. But as we can see here, the hippos aren't necessarily lively.
No, maybe not. And I don't think they'd go. Maybe they wouldn't go for platypus. The platypus is platypeople. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That gag never gets old, does it?
Mm-mm.
Well, yeah. Hippos are statistically more dangerous and deadly than sharks are.
Yep, especially when they're voiced by Jada Pinkett Smith.
Now make me come up and put the whooping on both of y'all.
Exactly. You don't want to cross that hippo, man.
No. Dragon. She's a hippo woman.
Okay.
He said, I don't want to cross that hippo, man. I was like, no, she's a hippo woman.
All right.
I'm just saying, Dragon.
Anyway, so
it was a joke.
Yep. Okay, so Stacy uses her appearance as a teen girl to infiltrate and basically saves Perry from the hippos, and it's pretty awesome.
And apparently she knows Taekwondo.
Oh, probably learned it from her mother.
Probably.
Yeah. It's the whole musical thing, like let's get down to business. She learned. That's how she taught her.
I wonder if Ginger knows Taekwondo.
Yeah, probably. And why not?
I don't know.
There you go.
I mean, you can learn Taekwondo pretty young.
Yeah.
So Perry so Stacy pretends to be like, what do you call a babysitter? Like then she realizes she realizes, oh, I wrote it upside down. She pretends and then frees Perry, who delivers a smackdown to all the Alka agents. And keep in mind this entire time, Doofenshmirtz.
Well, not the Alka agents. They're not getting beat up. The Love Muffin.
Yeah, I know. I misspoke.
Yeah.
The Love Muffin agents.
Yeah.
And then, and keep in mind, Doofenshmirtz this entire time is wondering, like, when did the Love Muffin get so evil?
That's the thing where he's saying, "Oh God, they're gonna kill him." I didn't want was dead.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so that's where the gritty reboot comes in. By the way, just the whole thing of like, Perry gets eaten by hippos. That's
both episodes this week kind of leaned into gritty reboot territory.
Yeah, but then basically what would happen is like, okay, well, you monogram and Carl go to the local zoo and they're carrying the fedora. Perry's fedora says, okay, Carl, find the platypus exhibit.
Yep.
It's not the same. So we're going to find you a host family. Actually, we have this girl who kind of knows how our operations work, so you'll be her pet now. There'll be a real cake assignment for her because she already knows.
Oh God! And then Stacy's mom is wondering, like, "Hey, when did we get a pet?"
Yep.
Like, I was lonely.
You have a sister.
Like, yeah, I know, but she's not. But she's gone a lot of the day.
Well, she doesn't have a tail. She can't change color.
Yeah.
She can't sweat milk unless, well, at least she's not supposed to.
Yeah, I don't think Ginger can do that.
Well, if she applied herself, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe we should move on from this thread.
She had like a series. She had like a series of like kind of like to fake it. She had like a series of bladders or something like like whoopee cushions. Like.
I think we should move on from this thread.
Yes, we should.
All right, so where were we then?
All right, let's see. So they escaped the death trap.
And Perry beats up Doofenshmirtz.
And I love it. Doofenshmirtz like, yeah, this is on me. I put you in a bad situation. It's an earned beating.
Yeah, Doofenshmirtz doesn't even fight. He's like, yep, I deserve it. You can thwart me.
Then we have our pilot for we have our secret backdoor pilot for Agent T.
For teen.
Or basically you have like the really cool thing where it's like it's a really nice exchange between like Candace and Stacy as well. Like, hey, is it like oh yeah, Shrimp didn't agree. He's oh right, yeah, well hey, you want this like sriracha like corn dog thingy?
Cheese stick.
Cheese stick, sriracha cheese stick, which of course is the gag there being like that's not gonna be good for a bathroom issue.
No. Do you like sriracha?
No, but I've seen people tortured by sriracha.
Tortured by sriracha?
Yeah, tortured by sriracha. Yeah.
What's that?
So our friends from Jay Gulliver and Company, they did this whole thing of fundraising for Super Academy way back when, and basically it was this whole sriracha thing, where if you donated money, you get, it's almost like a dunk tank kind of a thing, or like basically people donated money to the project, they would ingest sriracha, like pure sriracha.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That's
basically doing a Q&A or something while ingesting sriracha.
I bet that was tough.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it worked, but so I've seen people on camera that are tortured by sriracha, and people we know actually.
I hear sriracha's actually pretty good though.
Well, yeah, but probably a little painful if you just take it purely.
Well, yeah, that's why you don't just eat pure sriracha.
Yep.
You just use it as a topping.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard of this guy who basically through a third party, of course, but I've heard of this guy called, I think it was called the fire breathing idiot or something. And apparently he got to the point where he drank pure capsaicin.
Capsaicin?
The thing that makes things spicy. It's basically not even a Scoville rating, it's so spicy. It's basically the element that makes spicy things spicy.
Okay.
And it got to the point where apparently, from what I heard, he had toilet paper in his freezer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
God, yeah. I mean, of course, oh, by the way, did you ever see Conan on Hot Ones?
No.
You still got to see that, man.
I know. It's I've seen quite a few episodes of Hot Ones, but I haven't.
Yeah, but that's the one. That's like the one you go. Obviously, this is the Donald Duck one, but aside from that, the one you have to see is the Conan.
I think the other one I've seen was the Idris Elba one.
I have not seen that one.
The one isn't that the one maybe I think it might have been Idris Elba. But either way,
There's been a lot of celebrities on. I've seen Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds go on do the doubles on that one, but
he's I think he had one of the most famous reactions on there, if I remember correctly.
Who?
Idris Elba.
Probably, but I don't know.
He's the one. Oh yeah, it definitely was Idris Elba.
Okay, the point being,
there's a scene. There's one where he coughs. He's like, and it became a funny moment on Hot Ones.
Okay, well, still the one you gotta see is Conan. He's probably the gutsiest Hot Ones contender there ever was. What he did,
and I think a lot of people liked Ariana Grande's one because she actually, I think it was Ariana Grande maybe because she actually ate a lot of it without reacting at all.
Well, that's the thing. Conan kind of had something similar, but it's really funny.
I don't know, Brian Hot Ones. There we go.
Anyway.
And it's 27 minutes, dang.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I need to watch more Hot Ones.
Okay. So we have the, basically the pilot also. It's a really cool intro. Then we have the big reveal, Agent T for Teen, where it's Stacy getting her own Perry the Platypus style theme song.
Yeah, but we see this image here.
Yep, it's beyond awesome.
It is.
And again, it's the big tip of the hat that we love Kelly Who.
Agent T for Teen. Yes.
So again, she's unofficially or maybe officially she's Agent T
for Teen.
Yeah.
Stacy is officially recognized by Alka.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yep.
So.
That's it.
Yeah, but then we get to the end credits scene.
Yeah.
Which is just basically continuous viewing of the Baljeet closet.
Yeah.
While unsettling music plays throughout the entire thing.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, pretty strange week, this one, especially the first episode.
Yeah.
But I'd say definitely two very strong contenders for this season so far.
Agreed.
I mean, they're definitely, I think they're proving that they're keeping the series fresh in this new season. That there's still stories to be told, which I can appreciate, especially ones as out there as the Candace Suit. And that they haven't left any plot threads behind, like with Stacy and Agent and Perry. So I think it's pretty nice. Your own thoughts, Dragon?
No, I agree. This was a very strong week on both counts. We had really, a great kill. This one feels like one. This feels like a week for the fans. Just one. Just like how far can we push it without going over? And let's prices right this. How far can we go without going over? And Agent T for T and just delightful, like Stacy shenanigans as well as like a little reward for at the end.
Yep, it is. Yep. A very strong week.
Yep.
So, thank you, Claude and Code Geass. We haven't seen you in a couple episodes, Code Geass. So thank you for joining us once again.
Yep.
So be sure to join us next week when we discuss the Haberdasher and Out of Character. Good night, everybody. Agent T.